Hello there, you're watching CGTN live streaming reports. I am He Weiwei, the reporter today. Thank you for tuning in. And I am now on the main body of Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge in Zhuhai City in southern China's Guangdong province specifically. And it looks just like an ordinary highway, but actually this bridge is called China's super project because it is one of the most remarkable engineering projects that ever undertaken in China and even in the world. And today there is a special ceremony held on this bridge. That is, all the lights on the main body of the streets have been turned on. And it's a very significant event for this whole project. And for more of this, I have a special guest today. That is Mr. Yu Li, Deputy Director of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge Authority. Thank you, Mr. Yu. 谢谢于局今天过来。
谢谢。
So maybe because most of our audience are maybe they're from other countries, so I have a map here. I'd like to give you a brief introduction of this bridge. So this is this blue area. This is the Pearl River estuary. It's in southern China, and on the left side, the western side, this is Guangdong province and Zhuhai city specifically. And down here is Macao Special Administrative Region. And but there on the right, on the eastern side, it is Hong Kong. And here is Hong Kong International Airport. So this is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge that links the two sides of this Pearl River estuary. And actually, this project is the world's longest sea-based project. It consists of many different parts, and the main body is here. Starting from here, the red dot, the orange one. It's about 30 kilometers long. It consists of 23 kilometers of bridges, the orange one, and then there are two artificial islands, and between them there are undersea tunnel that is about 6.7 kilometers long. And it's a very complex project indeed. So, Mr. Yu, 我们想知道就是为什么是这样的一个设计 Why it has to be like that? The combination of bridge, tunnel, and artificial islands. Why? Why it
因为我们这个港珠澳大桥啊，它连接了三地，珠江口两岸，东面是香港，西面是珠海和澳门。那么整个林迪洋是个喇叭口，它这个水域这里有40几公里宽。
So this water area, the distance is about 40 kilometers between the left side and the right side. It's very geologically very complicated.
它东面水比较深，有很多的航道，而且受香港机场的航空限高的影响，所以我们整个大桥设计成是桥岛隧组合的一个跨海工程。
The right side of this ocean is relatively deeper than the left side, and also there is a Hong Kong International Airport there. So the bridge cannot be built very high. So it has to be, and besides, here is a very busy cargo shipping route here. So the best way is to build a undersea tunnel so that it doesn't affect this shipping route.
我们在这个西侧有23公里的桥梁，设立3个航道桥，这个九州航道桥、江海航道桥和青州航道桥。那么在东侧深水区，我们建设2个离岸的人工岛，在铜鼓航道和伶仃航道中间，我们修了6.7公里的海底的沉管隧道。
So this bridge, as I mentioned, this is a 23 kilometers long bridge, very long, but actually it is separated into different parts. There are actually 3 bridges, and beneath every bridge there is a shipping route down here. For example, that the place that I am now standing at is the closest to the Zhuhai coastal line, and it's the first bridge. It's called 九州航道桥, Zhou Bridge. And on the right side, as I mentioned, there are 2 artificial islands, offshore artificial islands, and the undersea tunnel between them. 给我们介绍一下这个2个人工岛分别是有什么作用呢 ？What are the 2 different artificial islands？
人工岛呢，就是主要是桥隧转换，起到这样一个转换的作用。那么隧道呢，因为要有6.7公里这么一个长度，这个在桥的主线的北侧有很多的大型的港口，它的吞吐量目前有6亿吨，所以我们要留够足够的航道的水深和足够的宽度，以便满足未来航运的发展。
So the artificial islands is kind of an entrance and exit between the very busy ports. So it has to be deep enough for this cargo ship to go through this way.
那么，所以我们整个这个港珠澳大桥就由23公里的桥梁和6.7公里的海底隧道，加上香港的这个连接线12.6公里组成。由于是一国两制下3地来共建，目前按照一国两制设立了口岸，所以整个大桥的规模是比较大的，是在一国两制下跨海跨境的一个超级工程。
So it's a super project, especially we know that China has one country, 2 systems. It's very complicated, Hong Kong and Chinese mainland here. And 其他的话，比如说给我们介绍2个这个人工岛，听说他们2个是有不同的作用的。There are different functions between the 2 different artificial islands.
对，我们东岛靠近粤港分界线。它有这个服务的功能，就是旅游观光的功能。今后有餐厅，有展览馆，有这个一些休闲的设施。那么西岛呢，主要是作为大桥的收费、监控、救援、隧道的这个一些应急的管理，还有政府的公务人员上岛进行执法检查。
So the 2 artificial islands are totally different functionally, and the eastern artificial islands is more like a tourism islands. People can rest there, and they have some sightseeing facilities over there, and people can rest there. And the western one, the western artificial islands, is more like a monitoring center because it has to be some officials will be working here and to monitor all the security condition between the bridge and the tunnel. 给我们介绍一下这个大桥，就是它的建设过程都有多大的难度 ？How difficult it is to build this bridge? I heard it's quite difficult.
因为这个海域啊，它的地质条件非常复杂，而且又处于一个航空的限高区域，加上呢里面有很多的航道。每天在这个水域穿梭的有4000艘船，那么
every day there are 4,000 cargo ships going through this area, and also there are also height limits due to its closeness to this international airport. So it's very geologically it's very complex.
而且呢，每年它至少都有4到5个台风，那么台风的影响会产生对我们这个建设带来一个安全的隐患，同时呢，我们这个还是一个白海豚的一个保护区，所以生态安全这个都是我们所要考虑的一个问题。
And besides that, every year Typhoon is our old friend here. Every year Zhuhai will see about 4 or 5 typhoon hitting here. So the bridge has to resistance to the strong typhoon. Besides that, this area is also the inhabitants of white dolphins. Yes, a lot of white dolphins are living here. So it has to make the environment protection into account when building this one. 我听说这个桥应该是可以抗到16级的台风，对吧？
对。
The bridge is designed to be resistant to super typhoon. That is almost the highest level of typhoon with the maximum wind speed up to about 50 meters per second. Actually, I haven't seen that strong typhoon yet. I just seen the typhoon. It's already deadly enough. 那其他的我们在一些设计上还有什么？
我们那个工程技术的难度也非常大，因为它是
Technically, it's also very
桥岛
difficult.
组合的一个工程， 我们比如说首先我们要做这个隧道，首先要进行城管的这个工厂的建设。那我们在桂山岛上建立了一个现代化的一个城管的预制工厂。然后呢，我们要在深水区筑2个离岸的人工岛，要采取快速筑岛的方式来进行这个筑岛的建设。同时呢，我们这个3个桥梁，通航孔的桥，我们都有很大的建设难度。我们整个的桥面的结构桥梁的结构，我们用钢量达到了42万吨，同时我们的沥青铺装有70万平方米，所以这个工程量是超大的，而且是个施工的这个技术也是综合难度目前来讲在世界上也是比较大的。
It's indeed a super size project, and I think we break a world record in terms of the steel usage, because this parts we used 420,000 tons of steel. That is equivalent to 有10个 ever 铁的 That's equivalent to the steel usage of about 60 Eiffel towers. So you can imagine how big is that, right? And also, this undersea tunnel is a immersed undersea tunnel. Say all the facilities and all the materials needed. They even built a factory here in a nearby islands. Is that islands? Yeah, and to transport all the materials to this area to build this undersea tunnel and also some other part of the bridge.
比如说我们的城管隧道，海底下的管节的标准长度是180米，共有33个管节，还要在最终第29、第30管节之间进行最终的合拢。整个建设期有这个4年之久。我们每就是在1年我们要进行8到10个管节的存放，所以难度也非常大。
So as I mentioned, this undersea tunnel is less than 7 kilometers long, but it took 4 years to finish its construction. That is because it is separated into 33 different parts, and every part is like a tube, and every tube is about 180 meters long. So it has to, install the tube to the beneath the sea, and it's 最深的是有多深 The deepest
最深的地方有46米水深。
The deepest is 46 meters below the sea surface, and also I remember that earlier this year I witnessed, the segment, the installation of the last segment of this this undersea tunnel.
同时呢，我们因为是一个跨界的一个超级工程，3方共建，所以我们3方由于法律不一样，基建程序不一样，技术标准不一样，还有很多的不一样啊。我们要组织这个超级工程的项目建设这个协调管理的难度也是很大的。
And actually, this bridge is jointly built by 3 parts: Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macao. So they have different laws, they have different standards, and they have even different, political systems. So it's quite a lot of work to, coordinate with each other to finally build this bridge. And this evening, just about, I think 1 or 2 hours ago, we had a ceremony to announce that all lights on the main body to be lighted on. And 我们今天是一个非常特别的日子，是一个我们的亮灯仪式。给我们讲一下您现在的心情吧。How do you feel?
非常激动也非常自豪因为我全程参与了整个大桥的建设我们整个建设过程中间，这个建设工期有8年之久，当然前期筹备还有6年多，所以整个建设的过程是非常艰辛的，解决了很多的技术问题，解决了很多的这个安全质量控制方面的问题，还研发了很多大型的技术的这个装备设施，然后还有一些工法的创新。那么通过一系列的这个科研课题、试验验证科技攻关，还有就是我们整个建设过程中间1万多名建设者8年的这个艰苦努力，今天终于建成了这个全线亮灯了，很快就投入运营。所以我们这个为这一天也盼望了很久感到非常的高兴今天。
Well, it only takes maybe a few minutes for all the lights to be turned on, but actually it took, over 8 years of very tough construction. And before that, there is another 6 years of preparation and over, 您说的是1万人，
建设者1万多。
over 10,000 people, workers, engineers, they're participating in this whole construction. So they have been, working and waiting for so long, and finally today, the lights goes on. The lights goes on means that the construction of the main body have been completed. So for them, I think it's the best New Year gift. 这算是一个很好的新年礼物了。
对，这是我们国家的一个新名片，也是一个献给我们这个新时代，我们这个新年的一个很好的礼物。
Yes, it's not only a gift for themselves, but a new gift for China. And again, for those who just come in, we're CGT and live streaming. We're doing live streaming report on Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge. And behind me is the Mr. Yu Li, the Deputy Director of Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge Authority. If you have any questions, leave your comments on our CGTN app, Weibo, Facebook, YouTube, and we'll try to answer your questions.
在今天的这个习近平主席2018年新年致辞中就提到了一句"港珠大桥全线贯通"。
Tonight, the Chinese President Xi Jinping just made a speech for the new year, and he especially mentions that this connection, this ceremony of this super bridge, so they feel quite privileged. 很开心，于局我们现在好不容易在桥上 it's not very 我们把这个放下来吧 it's not easy to get on this bridge and 谢谢拿一下 and actually the ceremony as I mentioned is about 30 kilometers away from here. It's down there. It's closer to Hong Kong. It's on an artificial island, so the signal there was not very good, so we have to come back to get close to this coastal line to do this live streaming. And it's not operational yet, but I think we are the first ones to have a little walk on the street. 那个远处的那个地方就是第二个桥了。
对，江海桥。
I don't know whether you can see very clearly over there. Some, maybe not very. Actually, it is here. Yeah, there are some red lights there. It's a very long bridge, and over there is another bridge that has a shipping route under this bridge. And although it's not operational, there are still some cars, coming through because they are some engineering cars. They are carrying workers or some personnel for the work. And actually, we took the car over there to this artificial islands. And again, just to remind you, we're CGTN live streaming. We're trying to give you a little tour and a view at this Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge. I'll be back after a short break. Please stay tuned. Hello there, welcome back. I'm He Weiwei. This is CGTN live streaming report on Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge. I am now standing on the main body of this bridge, and behind me is the red lights. A special ceremony has just been held this evening when all the lights on the main body of this super project have been turned on, and that means the construction of this main body has been completed. And also here today I have my special guest, Mr. Yu Lie, Deputy Director of our Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge Authority. 玉菊，我们继续我们的话题啊。刚才我们聊了很多的一些工程的细节。We talk about a lot about this complexity, the challenges in construction. Let's talk about this bridge. 我们这个桥对于这个我们粤港澳大湾区有一些什么样的推进作用呢？ You know, this bridge connects the both sides of the Pearl River estuary, and what kind of role it is playing in enhancing the cooperation between the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macao, Greater Bay Area.
因为我们这个大桥是连接香港、澳门和珠海，和广大的西部地区的。过去呢，没有修这个大桥的时候，西岸、珠海这个和澳门要到香港去的话，要绕行我们大桥。他们绕行的路程大概200多公里，需要3到4个小时。所以现在我们将这个大桥建好以后，就实现了香港到西岸的第一次的陆路的连通。那么这样我们按照这个设计的这个时速，按照大桥的这个长度，我们只要半个小时就能够实现一个跨越。那么这样便捷的交通会对3地的民众的出行，对于物资运输的效率，对于今后大湾区之间互联互通带来更多的一个便利，然后也提高了效率，促使3地的整个经济社会发展呢能够整合资源并且得到一个竞争力的提升，对大湾区整个的发展是非常有帮助的。
Yes, you know, the first is the improved traffic, because, you know, in the previously people live in the western part of this Pearl River estuary, for example, in Zhuhai, in Macau. If they want to go to Hong Kong, they have to travel about 200 kilometers. That is about 3 or 4 hours. You know, they have to travel a lot and suffer a lot. But now, this bridge, thanks to this bridge, it shortens the driving time between the two places, between the 3 places, from 3 hours to only 30 minutes. That's quite a lot. So, and with that, improved traffic means better connectivity. So that will enhance the, you know, the flow of the materials, goods, personnel exchanges, and even the capital, the investments. So that will better connect the both parts of this Pearl River estuary.
这个建好以后，也是一个粤港澳的一个大走廊。对于
It's also a corridor of this region.
对于旅游啊，对于这个科技创新这个一些航运物流的发展，还有包括我们一些人文的交流，是吧？都有好。
It will also boost, you know, not only economic ties but also tourism and, you know, human exchanges, everything. So it's not just a connection. It's about, you know, linking people together and make the whole the city cluster even stronger. 让我们有一个更大的一个城市集群，可以这么说。
对，目前是世界级的城市群，未来呢要成为世界级的城市群，还要走在前面目前是大湾区，在追赶这个纽约东京
Yeah, we want to make it a world-class city cluster.
还有旧金山这个大湾区，目前我们是排在第4，但未来很快我们会达到这个最大的最好的一个建设。
We're gonna catching up with the world top. Okay. Coming to an end, actually, I have been reporting the construction of this bridge for the past a few years. Tonight I'm also quite, you know, touched by this ceremony, and especially there were, you know, fireworks. It's especially at this New Year's Eve. I feel they have, you know, made so many efforts to finally build this bridge, and actually tonight is quite cold here. I don't know whether you can tell because I have been here in summer, I have been here in winter. In summer, the sunlight just you cannot find anywhere to hide, and in winter the winds are so strong. So the workers, over 10,000 workers, they have been working here for the past 8 years, day and night. It's really thank you for your hard working. 就是对所有的我们大桥的建设者致敬，真的很了不起。
对，我们大国共享啊，这个为这个大桥为国家的建设付出了很多。
Yes, again, yes, this Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge is one of the most remarkable engineering projects in the world. So I'm quite privileged to witness such its birth. So at the very ending of this live streaming show, I want to introduce you my team. Actually, you see me and Mr. Yu, we're talking here, but actually we have many people here, a crew. It's not easy to do a live streaming here on this bridge because most of the parts, the signals are quite weak. So we have to find somewhere that have better signal to do this. And special thanks to our staff from China Unicom. 我们的魏经理魏宏强经理
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And also our staff. 这是我们的大桥局的staff from our Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge authorities. They're all, yes. Hello.
Happy New Year.
常丽珍、邱文慧. And also my cabin crew, my cameraman. Can I turn this camera? Yeah? Yeah, this is, hi, my cameraman. And a lot of people, yeah, over there is another 2 of our colleagues over there. It's over there. So I think, yeah, this is the ending. This is the ending of this special live streaming, and Happy New Year! 新年快乐! Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye.